Hey there, this is Marissa with Marissa Moments. I have a word for you. What I hear in spirit is that you need to just wait on it. Like wait on it. So one I hear almost like contracts, right? I hear that you're being like contracts are coming across the table, but what I'm receiving is that you want to be like a jackrabbit and jump on everything that comes across your path because you've been waiting so long, which makes complete sense, right? It's like, man, I've been waiting so long. As soon as I get that opportunity, I'm going to jump on it. I'm going to jump in, like, without even looking. It's like the fool card, right? I'm going to jump without even looking, and then I'll ask questions later. But first and foremost, what I hear is like, don't get TLC'd, right? Well, you end up like Left Eye talking about how can we make pennies after we actually earn the company millions of dollars, right? And I don't know who this is for. It's probably for you because you're listening. But even more so than that, when I said wait on it, originally what Spirit was telling me to share with you is that so you have a tendency to jump ahead, right? Okay, so real talk, I actually had to pause it because I needed to go back to spirit and be like, wait a second, what? Because I felt like I was going off on a tangent. But anyway, when spirit was originally saying the whole weight on it is that in the face of defeat, right? When you feel like, nothing's going right, this day is terrible, all these things, and you are so tempted to spiral in that downward trajectory, you need to wait on it because what I receive is by the next day you end up feeling completely different, and then you're just like, oh yeah, sorry guys, you know what I mean? Like, so then you ended up acting out and having all of these like knee-jerk responses where you're ready to shut down the world or set everything ablaze. Now, not literally speaking, right? I did mention Left Eye earlier, but we not burning anything down, right? That is just a metaphor so you can understand. But you may get those inclinations, but what spirit is saying is wait on it. Like what I hear right now is take a nap. Take a nap. Like literally I hear it just like that. Take a nap. Right? Because you get these bursts of energy where you're like, oh, I want to do everything. I'm so excited. Yeah. And it just so happened, I just got a text from one of my kids that says, yay, I cannot make it up. Obviously, I'm not going to show it to you, but trust me, it was there. So the thing of it is, you get completely excited, you go all in, you jump without looking, and then you end up paying for it in the end, just like that contract I mentioned earlier. Now, when it comes all together, what Spirit is actually trying to convey to you is slow it down. Slow it down. Like I almost see somebody being pulled back like a rope around your waist, and they're pulling you back because you're just trying to run forward, right? I want you to get this image, right? Because this is exactly what I see. There's a rope around your waist and you just take off, right? You take off running, don't even know where you're running towards. You just like, I'm gonna go. I gotta go. I got this energy. I need to burn it. Let's go, right? And meanwhile, spirit is grabbing onto that rope and pulling you back like yoink, right? And you're still fighting against that pull, that pause, right? You're fighting against that pause and trying to run up ahead, thinking that you know which direction that you need to go. Meanwhile, you running left when you're supposed to be going right. And that's why spirit keeps trying to pull you back. Right now, this is a whole message. I hope you're picking all this up because listen, spirit has lit a fire under me as well to light a fire within you. That is why this resonates. That is why it sounds like something that you just did or something that you planned on doing. When you get that energy burst, yes, capitalize on it, right? But channel it in the proper ways is what I'm hearing. Channel it in ways that are actually beneficial to where you want to go. Don't just start running, taking off running and saying yes to the first invite you receive. Now that's a whole word. I hope you're getting this because here's what I received. You're going to receive several invites, but because you had such a dry spell, you're just like, I'm just going to jump on whatever comes my way. And then by the time you say yes to that first invitation, then that second invite's going to come in for the exact same day. And you're going to be like, I already said yes. Right? And then you're going to start trying to think of some lie, some excuse, and then you're going to start feeling guilty and all those things. But if you would have just slowed down and waited, and trusted yourself is what I'm receiving, because you already had that inclination that that wasn't for you anyway, but you were like, something is better than nothing. And when we do that, something is better than nothing, that's how we get TLC'd, right? That's how we end up getting pennies out of millions. And that's no shade to them, because we all understand it, right? We understand it. When that opportunity comes across our desk after we've been working diligently, day, night, day, all of these things, when that first opportunity comes, that inclination is to say yes. So that is natural, that is organic. But at the same time, Spirit is saying that you got to wait. You got to wait it out. You got to just chill on it. You got to read it. And you got to process what it actually says. Don't just, like it's the user agreement for your cell phone. Don't just click agree to all just because you want to hurry up and start using it. No, you've been waiting this long. Wait a little bit longer. Make sure that you are saying yes to the correct invitation. Make sure you're not continuing to run left when you're supposed to be going right. Listen for the signs and the symbols that the universe has been giving you. Trust your actual intuition as opposed to your impatience. Now go listen to my podcast about patience that was released today, because that's probably for you too. But anyway, I'm not going to keep going on and on, because hopefully you're picking up what I'm putting down. But just make sure you wait on it. Those knee-jerk responses are so yesterday. And that's it.